Good morning from a rather grey and muggy Hawkshead in the south of the Lake District. This is a very pretty village that sits on some of the lower land between Coniston Water and Windermere, home to around 500 people, and today is a big day because it is Hawkshead Show. I'm on the show field and there's a big queue of trailers bringing in sheep, ponies and goodness knows what else as well. There's somebody doing a beautiful plait on a heavy horse's tail with straw just over to the left. Now, I am with Mr. Eric Tailforth, who is this year's show president, and you've been farming Herdwick sheep in these parts for how many years, Eric?
1985 when I started working for myself. Millbeck Farm, which is right at the bottom of Langdale Pikes, where all the visitors walk up the fells. Over 1 million people a year going through the farm.
Just over the fells from here?
Well, basically, yes. We're only within 5 miles or so.
As the crow flies?
Yes.
All over the UK through the summer months, communities come together for village shows like this one. There are hundreds of them, reflecting the distinct flavour of the farming, the food, local customs and the people of the villages and the towns that they're held in. And that is why shows like this are different to the big ones that we usually visit with Farming Today. It's really busy, isn't it? I mean, you've got hundreds of sheep here today.
There's a lot of sheep here. I think the entries are huge. They say there's maybe as many sheep here as there is at Kendal Show, which is the county show. So, yeah, it's great to see it.
How long's this one been going?
This is its 151st year. We celebrated 150 years last year.
And who comes to a show like this, Eric?
I would say half and half. It's a good show. And then the rest is visitors, because it is a huge tourist area. And they will get up close and see what's happening, a lot of the visitors. So it's great to get these people here and for the visitors to see what these communities do.
What's it like on show day? Is this like the great reunion of people who maybe haven't seen each other for a while?
Yes, it is. It's one of those things where everybody meets up. You can hear the crack that's going on between the local shepherds.
There's a fella behind us who's grasping a trophy. Are you bringing that back? Did you win it last year?
No, unfortunately, Georgie.
Nice.
I'm just the courier.
Who won it?
Well, I won the Herdwicks last year.
So that big cup there, you're bringing it back and you're going to try and win it again this year, are you?
I can only try, can't we? You want to see?
See, I'm not a Herdwick expert, but they look pretty good to me.
Yeah.
They've all got this lovely red on the backs, aren't they?
Yeah.
What's that for?
It's just like what they do was a tradition, like when we show our sale, they just put like rud on the sheep to make them, look appearance, like make them look like smarter. Yeah.
And who are you and where do you farm?
George Harriman. I farm just down the road from me, a mile down the road from me. Yeah, Outgate, yeah.
And George Herdwicks, they are the sheep for this area, aren't they?
Yeah. Hardy. You need big stature, good bone, big head, yeah.
Means to survive on these hills.
Yeah. In house where there's snow, they're surviving anything.
It's just such a glorious setting, this show field, surrounded by fells. The cloud is down, unfortunately. We could have seen Coniston Old Man rising up just behind us, the Langdales just over that rise. And one of the real joys of village shows is the classes for the native breed livestock, because the sheep being shown here today are looking kind of immaculate in their pens.
Hi everyone, welcome to the show. We're ready to start the young handlers in 5 minutes with the 700.
Just walking along the sheep lines. Oh, this sheep's got a fantastically fluffy fringe and you're just sprucing it up even more, aren't you?
Yeah, we are. These are Clun Forests, getting ready to go in our classes. We're not on for a bit yet, but we've got a few breeds here today, so.
Got a young farmer here. How old are you?
8.
So are any of these sheep yours? Are you going to be doing young handler or something like that?
Yeah, that's my sheep in that pen next to him.
Okay, right.
So they've not been out since Great Yorkshire, so they just need a bit of a tidy up.
How difficult is it to handle these sheep, to take them in the show ring?
Difficult.
Takes a lot of time.
Takes a lot of time. Especially with that one. She kept on bouncing and rearing up every time we took her in the ring, but now she's fine with it.
Well, good luck. Some very interesting outfits around here at the show, as well as the fleece and farming gear and some of the very smart jodhpurs and tweed jackets and all that sort of stuff. There's a fair number of very wiry looking sporty types in extremely skimpy shorts and vests. Dave Hodgson, who is organising the fell race here, is not wearing that.
No. I'm just a race organiser. It's usually my daughter who does the fell racing, not myself, no.
Where are these fell runners going to go, and what is a fell race?
The race is approximately 7.5 kilometres. They're going to leave the field, start running at the fell. It's up there, and then we're going to end up at the monument at the top of Latterbarrow, which is directly in front of us there. And then over the top, you'll get great views of this valley if you look back. But what you will do is get some great views of Windermere on the other side.
And fell running, they've got their roots in farming. A lot of farmers are fell runners, aren't they?
Well, yeah, I mean, the lads, hill farmers, they all had to go take up the stock up onto the fells and gather them up, bring them back down, go look for them.
The quicker they can get up the hill, the quicker they can get home.
Yeah, and everything becomes a competition in the end, doesn't it?
Just wedged in between the sheep secretary's tent and the Suffolks, across from the show jumping, I found the NHS. Hello there.
We are the NHS.
You are the NHS.
Yeah.
What are you doing here today?
We're taking blood pressures of the farmers and anybody, just to make sure that the blood pressures are right.
Right.
They don't realise that the blood pressures aren't right, and that's the first thing of a stroke.
Why do you do it at a show like this?
Because these people at the shows don't have time to go to the doctors because they're farmers and they're busy. And so they all come to these, most of them come to these, and so we have the opportunity to catch them.
And you've got two people here.
Two farmers here.
Having their blood pressure checked just at the moment.
And this one is good.
Okay, that's excellent. There's the cuff just coming off the arm. You are a young woman, so are you pleased with your blood pressure?
I'm pleased with my blood pressure, and I think it's great that the NHS come to places like this, because I wouldn't ever think of going to my GPs to get my blood pressure checked, but when I'm here I can just sit in this seat, takes 5 minutes, and I know that I'm all good.
That is good. And that's your dad in the other chair, I believe.
Yeah, he'll be getting all stressed and his blood pressure will be getting high. That's part of coming to the show with all these wild sheep.
Well, I see you've got Nettleback Chiviots written across your gilet here. Are you showing?
Yeah, we'll be showing the Chiviots today, so hopefully get a few first prizes.
I'm with Julie Hodgson from the University Hospitals of Morecambe Bay NHS Foundation Trust.
We work in the community and go and see people at home and try and keep them at hospital. We've caught a couple of people, the blood pressure's been through the roof and they've had to go to the hospital and get medicated or an emergency GP appointment.
I couldn't resist coming for a look in the industrial tent. This is where all the baking, the fruit and veg, the bread, everything like that is on display. I'm in front of the lemon drizzle cakes. The judging is actually taking place as we speak. How are they looking? These are the lemon drizzle cakes.
Really good. We've got 10 in this class. Lemon drizzle is always hotly contested. It's very, very competitive this year.
They smell phenomenal, don't they?
Yeah, the lemon is amazing.
Oh, right. I'll leave you to it because this is an important job.
It is.
Pulling a show like this together takes an enormous amount of organisation. There's a small army of volunteers here on the field and many others who've been planning this event for months, and finding people with the time and the energy to get involved is just one of the challenges facing village shows. Christine Knipe has been on show committees for, 35 odd years now?
Near 50.
Near 50! Goodness. She's a trustee of the Association of Show and Agricultural Organisations, which offers support and guidance to show organisers across the UK. How many of these smaller shows are there, village shows like this, Christine? Give us the national picture.
The national picture is that there are huge numbers of shows like this. We have lost quite a few over the years, and this show absolutely epitomises the strength of the character of the locals. This show closed down for 5 years. Nobody ever thought it would resurrect itself, and yet a bunch of very keen volunteers came along and they've got behind the community and actually got it off the ground yet again.
It's a huge job putting on a show like this, isn't it?
It's absolutely huge. It's enormous. Animal movement, for instance. Every animal needs to be recorded on and off the showground. That system is changing next year, and show secretaries are going to have 24 hours to record and report all this. This show field has no connectivity whatsoever. So Press Secretary Rebecca has to go back home and do all this, probably tonight, midnight. We've also got health and safety because we have a duty of care to all our visitors. Attend to the entries, keep the exhibitors on hand.
And all of this costs money.
And all of this costs money on top of everything else.
And to pay for all of this, I mean, you can't just whack up the price on the gate because no one would come, would they?
No, they wouldn't. We've also got to think about the disease risk for these shows. So we're just starting with blue tongue that's affecting this area as it is in the southwest, particularly at the moment. And we are open to so many challenges, and yet the network of shows is so important to bring people together.
How important are these shows to the farming community around the UK?
These shows are absolutely vital to rural communities. Not only does it bring people together, it gives them a reason to come together.
This show is being held at Hawkshead Hall Farm, and one of the barns here, which at lambing time will be absolutely full of ewes and very noisy lambs, has actually been converted into a food hall. Half of it is selling loads of local pies, bread, sausages, you name it. And the other half is now a food theatre. It's been put together by Maria Whitehead from Hawkshead Relish. Maria,
Hi.
what a transformation!
Yeah, it's not quite an old barn, is it, at the moment? But yeah, no, it's great. What's really smashing is that it's filled with all local producers, really showcasing what they're about, what they make locally here to Hawkshead. And there is just everything from bread to relishes, cakes, pastries, you name it, we've got it.
And you've got this far end of the barn. It's laid out with chairs. It's got a little stage over here. Oh, I think there's some cooking going to be going on later.
Yeah, so we've got about 4 demonstrations going on throughout the day, all local people who are really, really passionate about what they do, and they just want to showcase that to the public, really.
The food scene, you know, the idea of local food, provenance, it's really grown in importance since you started off your business somewhat, 25, 30 odd years ago?
Yeah, going on for 30 years now, yeah. We're here in Hawkshead. We employ around 25 people. We make jams, chutneys, pickles, sauces, all here, all handmade, and we sell them all over the world. But it's really key to our story, the environment and where we live here, that gives us all our inspiration for around about 120 different products that we make.
Also really important is the fact that this contributes enormously to the local economy in places where there's not necessarily that much employment.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a rural area. It's a big tourist area as well. But the farming community is really key to villages and towns like Hawkshead. And that's why a show like today is really important to showcase what the area is all about.
Well, do you know, we have just sidled across to a table that is absolutely covered in cake.
We were drawn in, weren't we?
I have no idea. And this is a stall called Baked by Holly.
Yeah.
And Holly is Holly Rippin. What have we got here? What are we looking at?
Okay, so we've got flapjacks, arranging, we've got fruit and nut, milk chocolate and white chocolate, we've got Biscoff cookies.
And you are truly local, aren't you?
Yeah, so I live in the village, so it's an easy trek for me.
and is there much work for you doing bakes like this around here?
Yeah, because it's amazing. So I supply some local cafes and coffee shops, and then we have people coming here on holiday, obviously, and a lot of people want some sweet treats, but they don't want to bring it from home and that kind of thing.
So food, big part of this the local economy around here?
Yeah, very much so. In terms of the agriculture and then the hospitality side of things. So we've got loads of amazing restaurants in our little village as well.
Well, I've got to say, I have been walking around this show all morning and I am starving. Any cake going? Well, before we tuck in, that is all from me here today at Hawkshead Show. I'm Caz Graham, the producer is Sally Challoner, and Farming Today is a BBC Audio Bristol production.